Hey guys, welcome back to a deck profile, and today we got a Shaddoll deck profile. So this is where I took my logos at the weekend, and we done pretty well. So we start off with Free Beast. He's your main card. He's your draw engine. Free Dragon. He pops your spells back. Also flipped pops your monsters back. Then we have two Hedgehogs. He gets your spells to hand and gets monsters to hand when in the graveyard. Two Falgos gets a special summon monsters and face down, so you get their effects when they're flipped. Also special summons himself when in the graveyard. People only run one, but I run two. I think it gives it more consistency. To be honest, it's better with. I always like playing two. It never really clags. It's a good tuner as well. Two Squamata. He's really good just for when you send the graveyard. Send Squamata, then send Beast. Gets up both effects and gives you a better chance of a draw. Free Mathematician, he's pretty basic to be honest. You draw a card, gets level 4s to the graveyard, etc. He's got a fusion for check, so two White Dragon, he's just to clock the field with level 4s. Two Black Dragons, also same reason, just to clock it. Two volcanic shells. I only run two of these. Instead of freaks, I'm only running one Grister, as you'll see in a minute. One BLS, pretty stable. One Raiden, he's pretty good for tuning it out, Stardust and stuff like that. And his effect lets you melt. One Grow Bulb, again, tuner. His effect lets you bring them back, so it's always good. Right, that's it for the monsters. Now on the spells, we run free Shaddoll Fusion. It's pretty awesome because I didn't get hit on the ban list, so two L Shaddoll Fusions, Soul Charge, Dark Hole, Foolish Burial, and Aura of Darkness. Because Super Poly obviously got hit on ban list to Forbidden, so it's sad, but same with Moral Tax, I've sort of changed the engine. Two Sinister Shadow games. I think three clogs it, to be honest. You only really need to play two. The one Shaddoll Core, one Mirror Force, one Soul Warning. This is coming pretty handy for me. Sometimes people don't play it, but I find it pretty useful. Same with Bottomless Trap Hole. Bottomless Trap Hole coming pretty useful. Another card that no one really expects is Skill Drain, and it's helped me out a lot when we matches. So Skill Drain, like, got a decent field out, pop skill, you can't get off any effects and you just keep beating them. Right, next we'll go into extra deck. So I only run two constructs because I already got three lights in there, so I only use one for BLS. So there's two constructs. Two Winders, because it's pretty hard to get around when just the attack really lets it down. Shek is pretty mandatory, to be honest. These effects just stop people. And it's track one Grister, if you only really need one. People don't play it at all, but I find it pretty well, to be honest. One Excite on Knife, pretty stable. One 101, also pretty well. You can play Castle, but I always want Castle. One Cowboy, that is stable when matches. Castle, I run both. It's really, I find them both really good. One Arcanite Edition. He's pretty stable in the deck. To be truthfully honest, one Stars Dragon. He's good just for when you're playing against some decks. Just play him. As soon as you gotta do anything, just put him in the graveyard. Bring him back, you know. Mardace, this is one of the best cards in the extra deck, if you ask me. Helps you out a lot. You can play this and attack it, you just can't do anything. As long as he doesn't get solemned or bottom list. The only thing now with Snatch Deal is obviously they can take him. But if you MST it before it things, but obviously we've got Dragon as well, so that's pretty awesome. And the Goyo Guardian. Also pretty mandatory. Might take out one of these and put a second Goyo in, but I'm not too sure at the moment, so them's quick to go. Side deck, it's not the best side deck in the world, to be honest. It's pretty terrible, but one, Thunder King, that's for mirror matches, it's really awesome, to be honest. One, Fly and Sea. I found this card pretty awesome. Tin Chalice. This one's also helped me out a lot, to be honest. Lightning Vortex is pretty awesome if you don't have very Geki as they don't at the moment. One MST. This is just, because obviously you got your dragons, you don't really need more than one, so. Trapstone, pretty stable. Light Imprisoning Mirror against Light Swans, etc. Call of the Haunted. This card's pretty mandatory. And the Band Played On. Face Off. This is actually a pretty good card, to be honest. Royal Prison. Also a great card. Cosmos. Needle Sealing for Quill-Offs. Breakthrough Skill. That's pretty mandatory as well. And last but not least, a Shaddoll Core, the second one. Because sometimes you will need the second card. So, guys, let me know what you think. Obviously this is my opinion on the deck. Like, if you draw into, so I'm going to show you what I made by SCOE Meta and Mercy Beast. Let's just say, play Foolish Burial. Play Foolish Burial, send SCOE Meta. SCOE Meta's effect kicks off. So that lets you send a card from deck to graveyard, so you send Beast. Now that's two cards out of the way, so when you shuffle and you draw, you obviously have a better draw engine, so it's pretty awesome. And there's loads of stuff you can do with this deck. You can shut down other decks pretty quickly when you're starting to beast out monsters, but with Snap Steel, obviously you can start stealing your stuff and everything. Construct, stuff like that. It's going to be pretty difficult. I'll have to pick a couple up. So we'll probably be run one over here, more than likely. Take someone out, run one. But taking someone out's going to be the problem because I don't know exactly what to take out. Maybe, it's obviously Dark Holes in 2 as well, so I could actually run 2 Dark Hole. I was thinking about taking out one of the Mirror Forces. I don't really use it. So